Hi, my name is Sally Shatner. I'm the undergraduate advisor for the Rinker School of Construction Management here at University of Florida. I'm happy to talk to you today about our construction management major. The Rinker School of Construction Management is the oldest continuously running program. We were started in 1935. We're also accredited by the American Council for Construction Education, ACCE, and we offer a Bachelor of Science in Construction Management along with a Master's and also a PhD. A lot of people wonder exactly what is the construction management major? What exact careers will you go into? How much money will you make as far as going into that career? What we gear our students to be usually within about 5 years after graduation is going to be a project manager. And so as a project manager, you're over that whole entire structure of a project from the ground up, but not just that. Everybody and everything that goes into that project is your responsibility. Now, when you first graduate, you're going to start off in entry-level positions. You could be in anything in pre-construction services like your estimators, your office engineers. You could be out in the field, assistant superintendent, assistant project manager, or you could be doing what they call BIM or VDC, which is building information modeling or virtual design construction. This is where they can input all the specs for a project into the virtual world and actually create the flyby videos for this project. So it's like you're walking completely through the project before it ever going to construction. Now, when students come out in the entry-level positions, as far as with their bachelor's degree, they're usually making about $63,000. After about 5 years, they're usually making pretty close to about $80,000. What we highly encourage is our students to go ahead and get internships. When they get into our upper division program, we don't offer any courses over the summer because we highly encourage internships and employment. So hopefully they can get 1 to 2 internships before they ever go to graduate, which will also help them figure out what type of career they want to go into, what type of construction. So it really does help them out to go ahead and get those internships when they first get here. Now, also, there's a lot of different optional tracks that they could do. A lot of people think just residential, commercial. Our full curriculum is more geared towards commercial construction, but they can also do a residential emphasis or also a heavy highway emphasis. So with the heavy construction emphasis, again, they would take a couple of courses as far as they could even do some FDOT certifications. And then with the residential, they would go ahead and take one of the real estate analysis courses and then either roofing systems or sustainable housing. So again, there's a couple of tracks that they could go into. A couple of the minors that work really good with our program. One is going to be the business minor. The other is going to be the real estate minor. With both of those, they only need 2 additional courses and with the rest of our courses to go ahead and get those minors. So it's not any extra time that they would have to take or any summer courses. It could be all included in the curriculum. We also offer a combination degree. This is our 4+1 degree. So when students get into their junior level year, they can go ahead and decide to become part of the combination degree. This is where they can start earning 12 graduate credit hours before they ever go to graduate with their bachelor's degree that they can then use toward their master's degree. So again, instead of a master's degree being 2 years, it would only be 1 year if they did the combination degree. Now, also, we pride ourselves as far as having hands-on experience. I always tell everybody, we're not gearing to be the laborers in the field, but how do you hammer in a nail if you don't know how to do so yourself? So you're going to get a lot of hands-on as far as in our program. Again, you're not going to be a specialist and apprentice in these areas, but you need to know what your subcontractors are doing in the field to go ahead and supervise those projects. We have our mechanical, electrical, and plumbing lab. We have surveying labs. We have our soils and concrete lab. And then we also have our peri yard. Our peri yard is where we can bring in subcontractors, really show you how to go ahead and sweat a pipe, lay a brick. Again, they won't be a specialist and apprentice in these areas, but it's really nice to know exactly what quality of work and time to completion for a subcontractor should be doing in the field, the people you'll be supervising later on when you become a project manager. And then also study abroad programs. I highly encourage students to go ahead and do study abroad programs. It's something to go ahead and enhance your educational experience. I even have some students who will go and work internationally after a couple of years of working in the States. So again, we've got a couple of different programs for our summer. We have our Italy and our Germany programs. Those are 2 summer programs offered the first 3 weeks of May. And so students can still do an internship after those programs. And it's elective credit hours that they can use for either their junior 1 or junior 2 or seniors elective credits. Then they could also go full-time either during a fall or a spring semester to either Australia or Hong Kong. And again, they would take construction level courses either in their 2nd semester junior or 1st semester senior, and then go ahead and count those courses towards their degree program so they're not behind as far as graduation. Again, with the couple of minors I was saying worked good with our program, one of them was the business minor. With the business school, they could also go ahead and take some of those minor courses in Spain, Italy, Rome. So there's a lot of different experiences for them to be able to go ahead and look at to go ahead and study abroad. Now, as far as student organizations, I always tell everybody, go ahead and try and enhance your academic experience. So join some of the student clubs. Construction really is all about networking. So you really want to kind of get out there, know some of your other cohorts as far as students, but also start networking with the industry. These are just a few of our student groups. We do have several more on our website, which is www.dcp.ufl.edu. Then /Rinker, R-I-N-K-E-R. If you hover over the student link, you'll be able to see information as far as the scholarships, the student clubs, our competition teams. But again, this is always a great way to go ahead and start mixing and mingling with the other construction students and go ahead and start networking with some of the industry professionals. As far as career placement, students should definitely go ahead and get a career when they go to graduate. They should have a job by the time they graduate. Most of our students have about 1 to 3 job offers before they ever go to graduate, and we've been at 100% job placement for the last few years. We actually have 2 construction career fairs twice a year. We have one in February and one in September. At our last one in February, we had over 100 companies come to recruit our students. Again, we only have 60, so they should have about 1 to 3 job offers. They're not just going into residential commercial construction. It could be heavy highway. It could be Walt Disney World, theme park design development. So there's so many sides to construction. This is another reason I highly encourage our freshman students when they come on campus to go ahead and really start looking into the career placement opportunities. So hopefully they can go ahead and obtain one of those summer internships to really figure out if construction is the right career for them, but also figure out what type of construction they want to go into and what type of the career they want to go into. Now, some of the projects that our students will again work on is not just residential, commercial. You'll see some of the different ones here. They could work for developers. They could also work for industrial contractors. So there's a wide variety of projects that our students could go ahead and work on. So again, it's not just residential, commercial. And as far as student life, again, I always tell everybody, try and have some fun while you're here to enhance your student experience. We do go ahead and work hard at the College of Design, Construction, and Planning. We have our Perry Yard out back, so we go ahead and actually build the college float in the Perry Yard. We actually have a graduation dinner the night before our graduation ceremony, so it's nice to bring back our students and also families and celebrate their academic career. And then also we have our Sigma Lambda Chi, which is our SLX Honor Society. It's the top 20% of the class when you get into your junior 1 semester. You would be inducted by your J2 semester. They actually went out and painted the 34th Street wall, which is the only one we're legally allowed to graffiti here in Gainesville. If you're interested in the construction school, please contact me. Again, my name is Sally Shatner. I'm the undergraduate advisor. My office is 301 Rinker Hall. My telephone number is 273-1180, or you can also email me. It's S as in Sam, A-L-L-I-E, A-S as in Sam, at U, F as in Frank, L as in Larry.edu. So it's sallyas@ufl.edu. Thank you very much.